Welcome back. In this video, we are going to solve a classic coding interview problem, determining if a binary tree is height-balanced. This is a fundamental concept that often appears in technical interviews at major tech companies. First, let's quickly recap what a binary tree is. It is a hierarchical data structure where each node can have at most two children, referred to as the left child and the right child. Understanding this structure is crucial because the concept of balance relies entirely on how these nodes are arranged. To check for balance, we need to understand height. The height of a node is defined as the number of edges on the longest path from that node down to a leaf node. A leaf node itself has a height of 0. If the tree is empty, we conventionally say its height is -1. So, what exactly makes a tree balanced? A binary tree is considered height-balanced if, for every single node in the tree, the difference between the height of its left subtree and the height of its right subtree is no more than 1. This condition must hold true recursively for every node, not just the root. Let's look at some examples. On the left, we have a balanced tree. Notice how no branch is significantly longer than the others. On the right, we have an unbalanced tree. It is leaning heavily to the left. The difference in height at the root is greater than 1, violating our condition. Why do we care about this? In a balanced tree, operations like searching, inserting, and deleting take logarithmic time, or big O of log n, however. In a skewed or unbalanced tree, these operations can degrade to linear time, or big O of n, making the tree perform as poorly as a linked list. A common first approach is to write a helper function to calculate height. Then, for every node, we calculate the height of the left and right subtrees and check the difference. We do this recursively for all children. The problem with that naive approach is inefficiency. Because we recalculate the height for every node from scratch, we end up visiting the same nodes multiple times. This results in a time complexity of big O of n squared, which is too slow for large datasets. We can optimize this using a bottom-up approach, also known as post-order traversal. Instead of calculating height from the top down, we go deep to the leaves first and pass the height up. If we find any subtree that is unbalanced, we can immediately stop and report failure. Here is the logic. We recursively check the left subtree. If it returns -1, which is our error code for unbalanced, we stop and return -1. We do the same for the right. If both are balanced, we check the height difference. If valid, we return the current height plus 1. Otherwise, we return -1. This is what the code looks like. We have an inner helper function that returns the actual height if the node is balanced, or -1 if it is not. This allows us to validate the tree in a single pass without redundant calculations. To wrap up, this optimized bottom-up approach gives us a time complexity of big O of n because we visit each node exactly once. The space complexity is big O of h, where h is the height of the tree corresponding to the recursion stack depth. Thanks for watching.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.